This is an Ellis Mowers and More product review. Interested in buying this product? The link is in the description below. Have a product inquiry or a home, garden, or automotive product or tool to review? Email me, ellis@ellismowers.com, or reach out on Instagram and Facebook at Ellis Mowers and More. And as always, like and subscribe for more product reviews and small engine content. On today's product review, we're going to view a huge 10x30 pop-up canopy from Cobizi. This one's black in color and comes with side panels, the window side panels, which is really nice. The lighter duty frame, which means it saves on weight, and then also an easy up pop-up canopy. So super easy to put up. It's going to take us less than 5 minutes to put it up, not including the panels. The panels are going to take you another probably 5 to 10, depending on how many people you got. But overall, again, looks really good, and I'm going to show you some of the features of it after we get it assembled here next. So now we're working against the sun here, but I wanted to show you the tent. There you go, a little bit brighter there. Overall, very easy to put together. A little bit unconventional, but it is a weight-saving design and honestly a time-saving design. I had a 10x10 that was similar to this. It was a little bit more, we had to figure it out a little bit more, but this right here was very easy to put together. I will say that much. And we'll walk in here and I'll show you before we put the sidewalls on it what it is. So let's walk in. I'll show you. So the legs are a little bit unconventional, and y'all saw we put the canopy top on after we put the entire frame up, because the canopy top goes around this tight. They will Velcro around this, and then they'll also Velcro around here for security. And then the Velcro right here is where your panels are going to go. 30 feet tent, you should have 8 panels for that. And overall, very easy to put together. So this particular one, you have to put the frame up first before you put everything else up. Stretch it out as far as you possibly can with the legs to get it to where you can push these button type things up here to latch them in place. Once you can get them up, do not force them, because this frame will try and buckle on itself if you're not careful. However, if you pull it out far enough, get it to where they're within about 6-8 inches of each other, the little thing that latches in and the actual frame itself, you'll be just fine. You do have the frame running through the middle here, but it helps make it a little bit more sturdy, so that's good. You got that reinforcement in the middle, and honestly, it does save on weight and save on space too, because it is about, weight-wise, it's about the weight of a 10x20. Comes some of the 10x20s that I've looked at before. And you just push those buttons in, and then you get everything up. Before you lift everything up to 3 levels, so these legs have 3 different levels on them. Put the canopy on, pull it around on the sides. Don't pull it too hard. I heard the fabric trying to bust at the seams a little bit, but it does fit on here nice and tight, which is good. And then you put your Velcro and stuff around the top here. You have a couple of vent areas up at the top here as well, and this black shade, you can see that it is taking most of the sunlight and kind of mitigating it also. So that's really nice. Again, really nice tent for what it is. This, of all of them, is the least cumbersome and the easiest to put up of the 10x30s that I have seen and that I have put up. Well, here we go. Just wanted to show you all the panels after it came on, or after the panels were put on. Not too bad of a job. It's all Velcro, no hooks or anything. Makes it simple and easy to get on, take off. They're all the same, except a couple of them have zippers on them. So it depends on where you want your zippers to access and get out of the tent. See, there's the zippers right there. And then a couple panels like this one over here does not have a zipper on it. So just be strategic where you put those. However, all the panels look the same each way. Kind of a window and then a space in the middle to another window. So you have a uniform look around. Again, a black tent kind of fits in. Doesn't look as dirty when it gets dirty as a white tent as well. So that's a benefit. We're going to go inside. Just a tiny bit of staging in here, as you can see. But again, I'm just going to show you around the space here. A lot of room. A whole lot of room. So these panels right here aren't really much in terms of thickness, but it will keep wind and stuff off, and so that's good. If you look up here, it just velcros all the way up top here, and then will velcro down the pole. We have the tent all the way to the highest level right now, so the third level up right there. So there's a little bit of a gap at the bottom. If you do lower it down one level, you'll be just fine. Again, you can zip up these panels and have a pretty wind-free zone inside of here. And again, you could fit, I'll walk down to the very end, but you can fit a ton of stuff in these 10 by 30s. I think I've fit like 2 cars in one of these before, just to give you an idea of how much you can put in one of these things. The camera never does it, gives it good perspective or does it justice. But 10 by 30 fit the whole dinner party. So a lot of chairs. Again, you can use it with and or without the panels. Helps keep the sun off you, the rain off you, the wind off of you, all of that good stuff. Setup was pretty easy. If you put the if you don't put the panels on, no joke, setup from start to finish takes 5 minutes. It doesn't take hardly any time at all, so that's excellent. The canopy's nice and tight. Again, it probably will stretch out as the sun hits it over time, so it will be marginally easier to put up and be able to stretch out over this frame. But that's what you want to start out with, a nice tight canopy. And then the panels are great. You can use with or without or with some. Just depends on whatever you want to do. So as y'all saw, we just got in the bag again. Pretty easy overall. Best way to go about it is just take the canopy off the top and shove it all back in here like that. So you can see it's got plenty of room in it. You got the wheels on the back there, and still a little bit of space if you needed to put a couple of small things in there. But overall, you know, sometimes you get these bags, you can never fit stuff back in there very well. Well, this bag right here fits everything back in there just fine with pretty minimal effort altogether, and you're ready for your next event. Alright, so that is everything on this Cobizi 10 by 30 tent. There are many different ways that these frames work. Some of them have a really large frame in the middle to keep it up structurally. This one personally is my favorite to put up in terms of weight savings and how quick it was to put up. Just make sure you get all of your legs spread out as far as you possibly can so that you have very little room between where you push up those center pieces, where they latch together onto the frame. And if you have that, you'll be in great shape. Just make sure that the frame isn't trying to bend or anything like that when you push those pieces up in the middle. And that's not a flaw, that's just the design of the frame. Get it spread out as far as you can, pop it up in the middle, you're good to go, because there's no latch buttons or anything on this frame anywhere. So it does come with sandbags, ground stakes, and some tie-down rope if you need that. And all these panels you can use with or without, depending on what type of protection you want from the sun, the wind, the rain, whatever event you want to hold access to inside and outside of it. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for. So overall, great tent canopy, pop-up tent canopy. Weigh the pros and cons of renting versus just simply buying one of these and having it for whatever event you may need it for. As long as you are not leaving this out in the elements for weeks and months on end, it should age fairly well. It's very easy to put up, and you shouldn't really have any issues with it as long as you're not trying to force anything to happen with it. So, really happy overall with the tent, and I think you will be too. So I do appreciate y'all watching this product review. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you're looking for a big tent like this will work just fine for you, hopefully. And I'll catch y'all on the next video.